morning, everyone, and welcome back to the PinUp Pajama Party. I hope that you guys had a wonderful night. I ended up staying up a little too late and I didn't re-roll my hair. So I'm gonna fix my hair up today with a Poodle updo, and what I'm going to be using is hot sticks, some assortment of brushes, pomade, and a ponytail holder, and also a cute decorative scarf to put on when everything is all styled. So I'm gonna continue right now where I left off before you guys joined me and just brush through my hair because it gets really tangled, especially if I'm not rolling it at night. I feel that if I just leave my hair down on the pillow, I wake up and I have a million knots. I guess that's to be expected when it's this long. Okay, so I have a pretty decent base. It is a little bit oily, but that's gonna be really good for holding curl. So right now I'm gonna take a ponytail holder, my brush, I'm gonna brush it into a high ponytail, which I think I'm actually gonna use the detangler brush just to get it up. So whenever I do a high ponytail, I like to brush all of it forward and then smooth it out. And I have a lot of hair. I'd love to try this out on someone with more medium length hair just to see what modifications need to be made. But since my hair is really long, I normally end up with like a good Betty Grable style poodle. So now that my hair is basically up, I'm just gonna smooth it out with my brush. This one I normally use for defrizzing, and I feel like this one really gets into the hair. So I'm gonna switch to this brush. Okay, so now I'm gonna do a high ponytail and just be so stylish. Are you ready for this, guys? Oh yeah, we're ready for the day. We're gonna go out there and give it our best. What we're gonna do now is take small sections and just start using our hot rollers. Now, this is actually my first time ever attempting this with hot rollers. A lot of times I roll my hair like this before I go to bed because I find that it's really easy to sleep and you don't have curlers in your way. And I'll actually probably do a video on that later in the future.
And to give credit where credit is due, I found out about this way to style a poodle from Brittany, who has a blog called VaVoom Vintage. It's one of my favorite blogs, and we're all a part of a Facebook group called Modern Updos for Vintage Girls. I always get the name wrong. It's a really supportive community where everyone trades tips and tricks. I'll leave a link to her blog as well as the Facebook group down below, and I definitely encourage you guys to check out both of them, especially if you like vintage styling.
And now we wait. Okay, so my hot rollers feel like they've cooled down. I've had a substantial amount of coffee, and I found, get a load of this, guys, are you ready? And there's 72 of them here, and I feel like it's just only a matter of time before they're all missing and in the couch cushions, but this moment I'm gonna like treasure and enjoy. Start unrolling. I don't even know where to start. This is just like a mess of hot rollers. I'll start here. I'm gonna try to be really careful just to keep these nice and neat. And I really wanna like unwind them and not pull at all. So now I just have like this big ball of curls in front of my face, and I'm going to take them, show you this on the side, and kind of put them over the ponytail to create a little bit of like a bump. Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna take a couple from the back and just basically I just kind of want to take them, smooth them out, and then hide the ponytail holder. So I'm just gonna kind of feel for it and see what feels best. There is gonna be a bandana in the back, so it doesn't have to be the neatest thing ever. So I'm just kind of feeling for what feels right. I definitely want to make sure that my ends are kind of pinned in place, because once this hairstyle starts to fall, you don't want like one little loose strand. This is kind of what it looks like. Actually, I'm not really sure, but it's one of those things that you can kind of fix. You can always put a flower or something. And now I'm gonna take kind of the rest of it and do kind of a hidden, okay, let's see. I wanna make sure these bits are smooth. And a lot of times I just kind of see with poodles how the hair wants to lay. So right now I'm finding kind of a nice wave this way. So I think I'm just gonna pin it here. Everyone's curls are gonna wanna fall differently. So unfortunately, with doing this sort of hair, I feel like there's definitely like a similar process with all the styles, but it's always gonna look just a little bit different. And I don't even honestly know that I like this yet. The thing that I've found with poodles is I like it when they have a little bit of like a mohawk shape, which is kind of funny, where it's really smooth on the sides and then the front is just very floof. So I really like for each of the little swirls to have a lot of definition and to stay all day. So what I'm gonna do with the ones that I really like, I also like for my hairline to be like completely covered. I'm gonna take some pins and just kind of anchor some of the curls into place. So now I'm gonna take my scarf and I'm going to just fold it kind of wide in the back. That I got from my sister and I really, really like it. I'm gonna take all those baby hairs and push them up. And now I'm just gonna figure out where I want this scarf to live. A lot of times when I'm doing this sort of style, I like to hide my roots with the scarf, not only because if your hair is greasy, it hides a little bit of the mess, but also because I have a shadow root, so it kind of gives the illusion that your hair is the same color all the way around. And there you go. It is a pretty simple poodle. I'm honestly really happy with how this turned out. Thank you guys so much for attending this week's PinUp Pajama Party. If you have any questions about this hairstyle, feel free to leave them in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more tutorials, and I'll see you next time. Bye!